Alright, and here's what I'll be making this dock tank out of. And about this dock tank, it's, well, more than just a dock tank. It's like a, well, it's one I've seen in real life once. I don't live near it, so you can't find where I live. But on like a vacation, it was like this, I would say it's a restaurant sort of thing, and I was able to take pictures. And actually, if you look at my old videos, there's one of me just kind of walking around this, so I don't know how to describe it, but this dock tank, like, I guess has value to me in real life. That's the way of saying it. To go into detail. And what it looks like, it's completely black with, like, red and gold lining. Really just, I thought this would be cool to make, and I've actually been wanting to make it since I saw it, which was a few years ago, but now since I'm kind of good at customs, I have more confidence in it. Yeah, here's a little beat-up Rosie of mine. I tried to, like, scrape some of the old stuff off, because it was, if you see on the top, covered in types of paint, yeah. But what I'm going to do first, I'm going to do the shaping. Or, well, cutting first. Like, one, I want to get more of a dock tank look, so I'm going to cut the running board off. Because they kind of, like, just have the tanks hang over the side. As well as in the back, you see how it slopes up on both sides? I'm going to cut it so it's just flat right there. And I will get to that right now. Oh, wait, no. I gotta disassemble it first. Alright, here it is all taken apart. Nothing too special, just, you know, taking off the smoke box. The smoke box doesn't need much work. I just might, if you know what I mean by a mold line like this, I might just flatten that out. But yeah, just gotta cut off the sides of the running board from, like, here to here, modify here a bit. And cut this part flat, and that should really be the only big work I have to do, which I will do now. Alright, so here is all of the cutting done so far. This wheel is not attached. On the side, it's not really noticeable, but I cut the whistle off and just sanded it a bit. On the back, I flattened this out. Cut in the back, just flattened it, sanded it, all that kind of stuff. And also, I cut the buffers off and sanded down the buffer beam. Both sides, and I'll explain this later. Cut the bottom piece off, shortened this a bit. Also, if you see, it doesn't, like, you know how Rosie's thing kind of curves up here? I just cut that off right at the step ladder. And, oh, one more thing. I cut into here as well. And one more thing is the knuckle coupler. It's just connected with blue tack as of now. But here's a little thing. This can actually connect with, like, HO stuff. But I don't intend on doing anything like it. Just thought it would be cool, as well as just for detail. But you see this? Okay, that's not the best example. Alright, hopefully this is a better example. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see? And yeah, I'm saying that a lot. I need to go away from that. But, for this, what I need to do now, well, one, that's not a problem yet. I want to glue this in, because it's going to be the same color as the buffer beam, so I don't have to watch out for much. So yeah, glue that in here, and fix it up. I'm going to also add like a little step stool thing here, like the original thing has. Whistle detail, I think on the middle dome. Right here, you got to bring that up, like basically flatten this out if that makes any sense. And on the back, just cover this up. So that's really it for what I have to do. Then I can just get to painting. And here it is all shaped. A lot more shaping was into this than I thought, and I really like it. Here, the wheel isn't attached, so I'll just take that off. The sides are relatively normal, except you got that off. I decided to not do anything, it'll probably just look good when painted. On the back, you got this part filled in, which I don't know, I feel it looks really nice when it's all prepared. You got little step ladders, well, I want to say step ladders, but they're more just side steps, I guess, on the side. I added a little handrail and a cow catcher, which I think this actually looks really good. Like, it's like about this much clearance from the track, if you can imagine that. And I put the knuckle coupler in, and I checked it can actually still attach to like backman stuff, so that's cool. Covered the face part up, and I give it a lamp and a little thing in front of the funnel, little whistle as well. And what I will be doing now is painting it in a black coat. So, take this apart. Yeah, I'm going to be painting this. Well, no, basically everything black as of now. Then I'll get to the lining. Alright, so I got the base coat down. So, it's kind of hard to see since, maybe lighting plus that's black paint. But if I go, did not mean to drop that. If I go all around, you got an even coat. I'll try to get it as even as possible. Same on here. But no, I really think this is tying it together. Like, I don't know, especially just on the front right here. I really like that. Same for the smoke box, which, yeah, I think it's looking really good. But what I'm going to be doing now is the lining. And I'm going to, well, first of all, the lining for this, it is red and gold. Double lining with red on the outside, gold in the inside for this part. Gold for this part. Red on the windows, and on the back I think it's gold. And I think that's really it for the lining. But what I'm going to do, or something I'm going to try new, I'm going to actually try and tape a bit while I do the lining to make it look a bit neater. And I'm going to get to that right now. Alright, so I did all the lining, and I think it looks pretty good. So you got just red on the outside, gold on the inside for this part. Gold for this part and the red windows. Gold on the back. I didn't do back lining, which I'm not too sure if it has or not. On the side. And I was planning on actually doing like the tape lining. Like, masking tape. But it did not work out well, so I just did it by hand very carefully and had to go over it, correct it a lot. But what I can do now is the final details, which would be like, well, one thing, I gotta do the windows. And on the domes, there's a little bit of gold on the top, so I'll add that. Also like painting on the whistle. And the wheels have white walls around them, so I gotta do that. Which I will get to right now. Alright, so, got the final details on. First of all, on the lamp, it's really just, I added the white, just for the, I guess, I don't know if it is, but lens would be the word. And on here, actually, a thing about this, on the top half of the dome, they're painted gold. And I painted the whistle, which I think looks really nice. And, well, I actually put the decals on, which for this picture, it's not that great, but it's the best one I was able to have. This was the one I actually took when I saw it. So, dates back all the way to, I think, 2018. I don't know, I think it'll look better once I put it together. But, alright, on here, it's really just, I added the white wall on the wheel. And for the wheels, I think they look pretty good. And finally, I made a little smoke box door, and I'll try and get in the light, but you see a little number 3 and details around it. And I don't know if I showed these off, but I also painted side rods black. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to spray all this in a gloss clear coat. Clear coat on, and of course it's not too noticeable, but you get that kind of shiny look in the end. I did not mean to drop that. I'm just going to go all around. The wheels, whenever I put it on white, you can notice it's definitely a lot smoother. I don't know if you can on camera, but with my own eyes I know I can. Got this, and I put the clear coat on not to make it look shinier. The getting gloss clear coat was a bit of a mistake, but it works. It's meant to make it so they're better quality. And what I have to do now is just put it all together. And here it is all finished. Normally I would do the thing where just, I put the face on after I show it off, but considering that the smoke box door is basically part of it, I won't be doing that. And, well, it's all done. I think this came out really well. Say a little 360. And this thing, I have seen this in real life before the, of course, actual version. And kind of just has a bit of value to me, so I'm happy to finally make this. And I might actually make another one of these, like in a rosy kind of style, if that makes any sense, because I really like the look of this. And well, this is my Salted Rim number 3, I guess that's what I'm going to call it, custom. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.